Hello everyone, and welcome back to Hogwarts Legacy. So yeah, we picked Ravenclaw, immediately ran off, and it started exploring, ignored classes. Completely. Good job, me. Also, I think I got this fits now. So if I go here to outfit, well, no. I go back here to F. Dark Arts symbol. I should have legs now. I mean, if I go back to here to this. Yes, I now have a skirt. Isn't that lovely? We actually have a center and it's not just the void. Now we can go to, yeah, that. Also, yeah, I still like the hat. But let's face it. Still like the hat. I thought we could wear like the hat with the hair out the back. But yeah. I'll still wear the hat for now. You, I literally hate all of you, so. Gloves are fine. Glasses are fine. That's, yeah. But anyway. What do I see in the middle now? Book. Yeah, so I fixed that. I missed one optional thing that had to be installed. So it wasn't optional then, was it? Exactly. So we are 6% done with everything. Woo. But yeah. We reached level 9 when we should have been level 1. Just from exploration. But yeah.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
I'm sure you have. But yeah, the whole... Yo, Ravenclaw. Shouldn't you be going to class? Shouldn't you be learning things? It immediately goes off and explores the entire freaking castle, practically. Maybe we should have chose Slytherin. But anyway, time to begin our class against the dark arts. Ah yes, this is maybe this is the not the other one. Or never both, I think. Oh well, that's gonna.
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso?
Levioso!
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Swish and flick that wand. Remember, it's Levioso. Not Levioso. A swish and flick of the wand.
Levioso.
And look, we got it. Leviosa. Oh.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
Just flip that wand. Oh yeah. Okay, sure. So, Leviosa.
Let us begin with the basic cast.
There's a shield bubble.
See how the dummy deflected your cast?
Yes.
This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent. As my... Good. Now, well done.
I feel like there needs to be a follow-up slam, don't you?
Levioso. Levioso.
Yeah, I think that for second cast is a thing.
Very
Definitely.
good. But the best way to practice is by dueling.
Oh.
We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Hi,
Time for a
board.
proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Potato. I can't say it now.
Levioso.
Lucky.
Nothing lucky about it.
Good form.
I know.
Protego.
Protego. Complicates things.
Levioso.
Class, I hope you're paying attention. That is how you cast Levioso.
He's already off the table.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
Yeah, at least he's not pissed about it.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Ravenclaw.
Thank you, Professor
Yeah,
Hagrid.
I get points.
Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand
Leviosa.
excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
Additional assignments to float shit.
All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
So, we can speak with him. But what about you? Hi. Sup?
I'd hate to face Professor Hecate in a duel.
I mean, she just chilled her way through all that. Just swoosh, swoosh, swoosh.
Oh, I'm not much for dueling. I prefer to keep things friendly.
Good, good for you. Sure. Hi.
Always thought Levioso was for first years. Not anymore.
Leviosa is pretty useful. I mean, if your enemy's floating and doesn't know what to do about it.
If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you, not the other way around.
Well, it's one of those basic things. Well, any spell can be useful. It just depends how you use it. Like Leviosa could be very useful because if your enemy's floating and doesn't know how to react at the time, yeah, it's like hitting them with a stupefy. If they are stunned, then yeah, pretty sure you got this. Oh, so I'm gonna go in. I was gonna go in there loop.
Revelio.
I need to do more Revelio. You don't understand. I must do more Revelio. I hear pinging noises.
Nice work.
There's nothing to pick up. Oh yeah, I can talk to my fellow students.
You
Hi.
drilled Sebastian. He's strong competition. Well done.
So, hi.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
Yeah, I mean,
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh, fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
unsanctioned dueling organization. I mean, that sounds sus, but
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just
doing
have to be
bad
clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill.
illegal
Look for
fight
Luke and
club.
Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested.
He's the one that
Till
tips out,
next time.
though. So yeah, you know. Yay. Look. I still love the concept of, hey, by the way, only way you can ask for these is completing these challenges. Wait, but main quests are part of the challenges. So I guess that makes sense. Otherwise, it's like, yeah. But you're still doing main quests to get ads free. So yeah. I think she knows about that illegal dueling club, and she's like, yeah, go practice more. We're in that illegal dueling club. Totally referring you right to the guy who knows all about it, too.
You
Why'd
can't
you join
imagine
class?
how inconvenient travel was.
If I went the right way, you know. Hi. Let's go. Oh. By the way, hey, let's have a cup of tea. Why not? Hi, everyone. How's it going? You know, if we could only just sit and join everyone, you know? Where's my sit command? Actually, T. Ah, yeah, so here's our spells. Like, for example, right now we have. I can't drag you, though. Huh. Basic cast is essential. Makes sense. Revelio is essential. Potato is essential. Stupefy is apparently essential. We don't have that. I mean, that's the stuff. Aloha Mora. I definitely want that because frickin' locked. Oh god, lockpicking minigames. But that's a thing. So. Reparo. One problem I'm seeing is we have 4 spell slots. Now we have optional menus, but yeah, that's definitely gonna be a thing. Definitely gonna be switching things a lot. So here's the thing. We have Levioso. We don't have Wingardium Levioso. Remember that. This still levitates objects and enemies. This levitates and controls an object. Conjures items into resistance when cast within the room of requirement. It's basically to decorate the room of requirement. Makes sense. Alters physical forms. Well, at least one seems to be mostly just for that. So basically, summon your shit. Change your shit. Remove your shit. And hey, that's a bit much there, that magic. That's a bit much, don't you think? Why would you be learning magic like that, you'd think? So slows both objects and enemies. I mean, that right there is probably good. Slowing enemies. Slightly seem like, yeah, I mean, it says control, but yeah, I was gonna say, a lot of these are basically crowd control abilities. This area summons a variety of objects and enemies to close range. So basically, it's like pull. It's like, yeah, force pull, basically, in a way. And that right there was the opposite. This here's pull, this area, and this here's push, depozzo. And then we have a descendo. There's no direct damage for objects and enemies that are slammed to the ground or suffer considerable impact damage. Doesn't that feel like something you should follow up with, though? I mean, that's exactly what I was thinking. I mean, you float an object, then you hit him with a descendo. Yeah, airborne enemies will take even greater damage upon hitting the ground, so float them and then slam them down. And then flipindo flips objects and enemies upwards and backwards. With shortcode on his head, telling for setting up and sending juggles. Oh, and then we have damage things. So basically a long range fire thing. Flashes objects and enemies from afar doing considerable damage. It's very ominous. Disarms wands and weapons from most enemies. Bombarda. Oh, stealth, eh? So wait, I'm very confused. So if a long range bow that deals damage on impact, enemies hit with fire based attack. Ah, so that one's not necessarily a fire. So enemies hit with fire based attack will continue to take damage for a few seconds. So wait, which one do you use first? I think you hit them with that and then that. So range is short and requires you to be close to targets. Feathers is significant damage. Light certain option, or maybe you do that one first. I don't think there's two fire ones, doesn't it? Anyway, stuff for future me to worry about. There was no Patronus. No Patronus fell. No Patronus fell. Unless you consider ancient magic to be Patronus. Anyway. just checking things. That's not what I want, though. I was trying to get to the emote menu.
Revelio.
There is an emote menu, right? Sorry, just checking things. Buttons. Buttons, 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 buttons. Outpost collections. Outpost, yeah. Well, to be fair, I can't access outposts. Spare selection. Towns, we don't have towns yet. Beast management. Don't have beasts yet. I don't think. Okay. Sorry, just got distracted. Okay. We haven't... No. But, okay, that was never drinking the tea. Okay, we'll be on our way. If I gain access to spell things, different spell sets once, you know, we gain more spells. Herf.
Revelio.
Hi, cat. Weren't you a Calico Cat Hill before? Wow. Let's see, charmed class.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Some of us don't
There.
necessarily want to go back to the lesson. Wish someone would send me.
Sorry, just checking. So there's nothing I'm missing now. Oh, I have to go pet this cat.
I'd rather go alone.
To a dance?
Why not? In fact, I think they should insist that we go alone. Imagine how much simpler that would be.
Why? Because you don't have to ask someone.
No, because you don't have to worry about dragonpox. Yes, of course, so you don't have to ask someone.
Was only asking.
I suppose there are some advantages to not going to a dance on your own.
Oh. Please proceed.
An obvious one would be that you know you'll have a dance partner.
Yes, that is a good point. I'd rather that than being left standing about like an abandoned erumpent.
Who abandons a rumpants? I haven't heard of that. Is it a thing?
I don't believe so. I think he was simply presenting how one might feel, or specifically how he might feel.
Sure you're all right?
What? Yes, of course I am. And I don't feel like an abandoned erumpent. Just that I could feel like one. At a dance.
I
Very
see.
tragic. I'd never thought of you in that light. Abandoned. Well, it's settled then.
We're gonna abandon
What?
you.
What's settled?
Should such an instance arise as to require us to attend a dance, we shall all go together.
Well, that's nice.
3 of us? Oh, yes. I much prefer that idea. Yes. Any dances you've heard about coming up?
No.
Oh, Merlins. What a relief.
Our problem though is it gets complicated.
Obviously, that's when everything changed. That's absurd. You could pick any point in history and say that's when everything changed. Because things are changing all the time. That's the point of history.
I'd hardly say that's the point of history. It's not as if history's something one can avoid, is it? But when you look back at, say, something like the statute, one could argue that 1692 was especially unique.
Yes, and I had a cheese sandwich yesterday. That was the best one I've ever had. It was especially unique.
Oh, was that from the 3 broomsticks? I don't think she makes those for just anyone. You were lucky.
That's special part of
Yes,
history.
well, I'm not just anyone, am I?
But back to my point.
Yes, we must get back to your point.
Every day isn't the same as every other day. And the things that impact us the most are what forge our history.
Like my cheese sandwich.
Well, yes.
Apparently.
It's hardly worth studying for potions, unless you're anticipating being poisoned sometime in the near future.
Professor Howin was carrying some pearl dust the other day. Obviously.
Revelio.
It was for a love potion. The face just contorted.
Oh yeah, I haven't been
think I
showing
just
on my
eat her
Leviosa.
lobster.
Leviosa.
Do you happen to have any Valerian sprigs? I really wanted to have a go at a forgetfulness potion. Only, I can't remember where I put mine.
Leviosa. Aw.
Revelio.
Common poisons. It's like it's
Leviosa.
It's not implausible.
I'll be weak
Sorry,
from spin
I know,
twitches,
I'm being a
such
dick.
interesting notions about how...
Levioso. Nice sidestep. Aw. I'm just sticking. Yeah, use Levioso on numerous things. Doesn't work on anything I'm using it on.
Leviosa.
Ah, disappointment.
Why would anyone
Anyway.
bother sending secret love letters? If you want to...
Before we begin,
Revelio.
what secrets do you all have? Now it's locked. Damn, not really seeing things, but that pinging noise tell me that there should be things still.
Revelio.
But I'm not saying anything. Anyway, time to begin class.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work, but I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another.
Everyone,
Do you
like,
even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
So, Accio.
Accio.
Whoosh.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
I mean, we didn't really get practice it. We pressed the buttons. Oh god, he's triggered the loading screen. How dare he use the ability to trigger a loading screen? I thought there were mods added other spells. The whole Obliviate and other things like that. But I don't feel like we should need them. It's more, you know, they take more skill slots.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree.
Hey, we can go outside, you know.
So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right?
Yeah, sure. Summon all that.
So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
Okay, what am I doing?
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them toward you. Excellent control there. Stay focused.
That was a decent try.
Splendid!
I see what I should do.
Very good.
Oop, stop. Stop. Oh.
Not to worry.
Disappointment.
Very good. Points to Ravenclaw.
I got 50.
But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
That may make sense.
Yes, sir.
Ravenclaw and Gryffindor. Well, let's see how she does. Try to kick my ass. Oh! Yeah, she's gonna kick my ass.
Yes!
Okay, well, I need to...
Accio.
Stop. Yeah, she's gonna... Wait, I rolled over 50.
Let us see this.
This girl is, yeah, she's not even holding back. Oh, jeez. Stop. Yeah, I'm
Well
short
done.
limping it, but
Here we
at the same time. Oh, so how am I going to even park this hill? Seeing a problem hill.
There we go.
Ooh, that's how. Well, let me walk over here so I can hopefully get this between these two. Stop. There we go.
A perfect score. Remarkable.
I'm not sure about that one that's right on the line, though. That one that's right on the line is concerning.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
Oh god, what do you want me to do now? Oh,
I
yeah.
think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Timing, everyone.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it.
Well, let's see
This
how the
round
AI
settles
handles
it all.
timing.
Watch this.
Well, she had an advantage there, or just moved.
That is how it's done.
I mean, walk slightly over hill. Stop, stop. Please stay.
That's it.
Jesus.
Let us see this.
Oh. Sucks for you. At least you had a green, though. No. Do you still keep the points, though? Anyway.
Not exactly your typical lesson, is it? Not that I mind.
Stop, Jesus.
Ouch! Well played.
Ooh, I don't like the
Here
fact
we
that they're
go.
right on the line, Bradbury. So all she has to do is knock them off.
There we go.
Okay, well, I should be able to do this. I just have to wait. 1, 2. Stop. Fuck.
Don't lose your composure.
Oh, I still won, but yeah.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
Yay. By the way, I triggered no loading screen. Because you can't be outside. Can't just leave you guys outside. Yeah, it's not bad, it's just... that timing. Like, just have to stop before it throws completely off. Like, yeah, I wasn't really concerned about those bots, really. I was just concerned about making it so it stops and doesn't roll off. But yeah.
Class is dismissed.
Not
Gather
bad
your
load
things
time.
on the way out.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you.
Yes, you did.
Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
When you transferred here, eh?
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Ouagadougou just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Her voice reminds me of basically Whisper from Fable. Like, you did well, farm boy. So anyway, how big
Is Ouagadougou much bigger than Hogwarts?
Ouagadougou School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world.
Never heard of it.
So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
Is Ouagadougou a castle like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Ouagadougou uses one.
casting spells without a wand?
You can cast spells without a wand.
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
Using magic without a wand in the Harry Potter world? What? What? Questions.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting.
Sure,
Until
why
next
not?
time.
Of course, you can attack
if you would.
humans, if you're so inclined.
Well, you'd be using it on clothing, to be precise, Sebastian. You know it won't work on humans.
What could you pull, people? I mean, they won't let me pull. That doesn't seem to work. Anyway, hi.
After my brother learned the summoning charm, it was constant Accio this, Accio that, cutlery flying everywhere. Quite unsafe, really.
Professor Ronan reminds me of my grandfather. Loads of wisdom, but a bit mad.
Yeah. Anyway, stop.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late.
You should go do her side quest.
Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Yeah, special assignments. Congrats, you completed the quest. But you haven't reached level 10 yet.
Revelio.
Revelio. You have any loot for me? Revelio.
Hello. How was your first day coming along?
Oh, hi.
Hello, Samantha. Nice to see you again.
I wondered how your first day was going. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
Bye-bye.
Revelio.
I'd like to see your parents' faces when they see your marks at the end of term. Perhaps you should work on your polyjuice potion so you can pay them a visit as sharp and lie yourself silly about how marvelous you are and how you exceeded expectations.
I need someone to lend me some potions ingredients. Don't give me that look. I told you before I was only musing about a love potion. As if I'd actually brew one. I wouldn't have the faintest idea what to put in one. Let alone finding powdered moonstone or ashwinder eggs.
Oh, do shut up.
I had an awful time in potions the other day. I wanted to scribble all over.
So, where am I going now? Weasley after class. Just verifying. Yeah, couldn't get into that. Yeah, couldn't get into the hospital wing. Got those, couldn't get into that. Can't go outside. Anyway, let's go. We gotta go to Hogsmeade, learn about shit. That'd be great. Sell the stuff that keeps overburdening my inventory. Yeah. That part of me's like, maybe we shouldn't lose the chest until we were much higher level, because, you know, every time I level up, they become irrelevant practically. Like, whoop, well, now you need better. Whoop. Now you're gonna level up, and what you find is gonna be better than what you just picked up.
Revelio.
I keep seeing chest icons on the map. It's distracting me. Hi, cat. Okay, why am I slowing down? Alright, Leviosa. Aww. Look at me trying to be a
Leviosa.
Aww. But Levioso.
Accio. Leviosa.
Aww. Oh, can I take a snack? Oh, come on. You give me the spell and then I can't use anything with it. Sad. Ah, well.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh god, there's a Deke.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Bye, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near... what was it you said? Some ruins? I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Have you and Professor Fig not discussed my training?
He continues to be reticent about the details, mentioning only a few spells. Revelio, was it? And Lumos?
That's correct, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
So they've said.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one.
Yeah,
now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned
it's cancelled.
We've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
Can you tell me more about the potion shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asked that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
Well, there you go.
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand maker. I would trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
I guess I'm ready to go.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
So who do we want to spend time with, you know? Who do we want to get closer to?
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it. Mr. Sallow is a capable young wizard.
He's always going to get me in
He
trouble.
knows the area. He'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow.
By the
if
way,
you can.
those
Once
guys
you've
are
finished
probably
Professor
gonna try to
Ronan's
kill you.
assignment, your friend
Have
will meet
fun.
you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Well, there you go. Huzzah!
Revelio.
So, speech to Professor Owen to receive your first assignment. Assignments are types across the given to you by Hogwarts professors that when completed reward you with new spells. First for completing the first assignment will be the Mending Charm, or Reparo, which is required to complete our quest. Nice. So yeah, well, fine. I shall go out here and speak to you. Hi.
Ah, there you are.
I need to learn how to do shit. So
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor?
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The Mending Charm Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you
do the
casting
side
Reparo in no time.
I'll give you a spell.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
Sure, what do you want me to do? Go at the flying page near the broken statue. Ah, those flying pages. I've seen those before. The flying page in the okay. Yeah, like that one.
This is the right area.
Yo.
Got it.
Oh, it also counts as a field guide thing. So yay. Bonus, it doesn't tell me anything about it. What it is. But yeah, I guess that makes sense. Okay. I could go do this real quick. Like, I've seen those things.
A flying page must be
I
around
saw
here
that.
somewhere. Brilliant.
Wow, that was not even now we're level 10. Oh god, we need better equipment now. It's gonna be a thing. Yep. It's the problem with having it as an RPG. With, you know, leveled gear. The problem though is every time you level up, you need better gear. So, to be fair, you really shouldn't be opening each chest for gear. Until you're a much higher level, but yet you'd also potentially not have gear for your required level. Where are my shoes glitching out? Or have I just noticed my shoes? I can't tell if they're glitching out or if that's just how they're supposed to look. They look a bit off, don't they? I think the textures are fair though. If I had to haphazard a guess. Don't they look a bit off, though? Yeah, they look... yeah, just a bit off. I don't know if I just noticed that, or yeah, if they've been like that. Oh, well. Okay, now I'm always going to notice that.
I trust the preliminary task.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
Ah, so you changed with an F instead of just that. So circles. Reparo. The problem though is I don't want reparo on my thing. Like, I could see it being useful, but on my general bar? No. The mending charm repair can be used to mend broken objects and pieces of the environment. Cool. So that somehow gets magically broken.
That's it! Very good.
So what
if
am I
you would
going
like
use
to
this on?
practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Sure, why not? How he'll murder it?
Reparo.
Nicely done. Works like a charm, doesn't it?
Revelio.
So, great, now I'm going to see broken objects and have to switch spells to things. The problem, though, is... yeah. I'd like to change that. Actually, yeah. And something more like that. So pull that. Okay. So now then, where am I going? Hogsmeade? Ah, yonder. Track quest. But that means we'll go outside. I can hit those other locations, maybe. Maybe we'll go take the secret entrance, who knows.
Revelio.
It's a relief to finally have an answer as to why that portrait was empty. What? She wouldn't make it up.
Okay, now I have to be looking out for... Nice, me.
Why are you looking at my chin like that? Stop it.
The other girls and I were up all night reading that.
I've been looking for flying pages and stuff to repair and other shit to do. We haven't even gotten into other classes yet. Oh god. Right, and then you were just that. Literally just loot. But, before we go, you see it too, don't you?
I really have made a mess of things.
Hi. What seems to be the problem?
Is everything all right?
Oh, hello. Thank you for asking. I'm Cressida, by the way, and I'm afraid everything's not all right. I may be in a spot of trouble with the librarian. You see, I'm fond of creating my own charms. Thought I'd perfected my light as a feather charm to use on my library books. My arms get so tired carrying them around all day. But I must have confused the Latin word for feather with bird in my incantation, because when I opened my bag just now in the library, they literally took flight.
Good.
That sounds a rather complicated way to simply avoid carrying your books.
Possibly. But where's the fun in simplicity?
Yeah,
New charms and spells have to come from someone. Why not me? I collect the books and remove the charm myself. Except this isn't the first time one of my charms has threatened a piece of the library. Our meet told Madame Scribner they were my books flying around. So she said that if I caused her any more trouble, she'd write to my parents. Perhaps you could get them for me. There are only 5. She won't be suspicious of a new student looking around.
Why did our meet tell Madame Scribner that they were your books?
Oh, to be perfectly honest, I don't think he meant any harm. I think he was impressed, bragging on my behalf. Amit spends a lot of time gazing at the stars, but he knows a good charm when he sees one.
I suppose I could help if I have the time.
Oh, I'd very much appreciate it.
One of the books is my diary. I'd rather it not fall into the wrong hands. If you could collect them and bring them to me, I can remove the charm.
Fair enough, fair enough. I will now humor you. Seems like a good use of my...
I'm going to have to use Accio to get to... Got it. Only 4 more to go.
Seems like a good use of my magics. I see you. Now you do have a blue in the thing. Oh jeez, I could just grab them all the way over there. Oh wait, that was a field guide, I think. Whoop. Oh well. One of those pages. Don't mind me, Madam Librarian. I'm just... you know... just helping someone.
Revelio.
Oh, that should be a good point.
Revelio.
So there's what, 1 left? It's probably downstairs then. Probably. Yep. Ah, I was gonna say I should have grabbed it though. Oh well. Let's head back down, shall we? Hi, Madam Librarian. Don't mind me, I've lost track of it though. There it is.
That's the last book.
Oh.
Now to take them back to Cressida.
Apparently I've got access to your diary. Today was a good day that hasn't Gareth's flesh, whoever ridiculous concoction he was creating all of my perfectly stewed lace-wing flies. I didn't do my entire color and all over again. Such a nuisance. Think he knows everything there is to know about potions, so it's disrupting Professor Sharp's class with his experiments. I'm convinced that if it wasn't Professor Weasley's nephew, we'd have been spared by now. Over Smokies again tonight for dinner. Smokies tonight for dinner. I'm becoming more partial to them now, although I still prefer meat pie. Oh no, I've read her diary entry. I've invaded her personal life. Oh no.
Revelio. Accio.
Oh, I was hoping that would stand. Leviosa. Leviosa. No much use for my Leviosa. Yeah, it is though. Never found any use for my Accio though. Hi, did your thing.
Hello, Cressida. I collected your books, including your diary.
Oh, what a relief! Thank you. I'll happily take the heavy lot off your hands now.
Oh, snap. Nah, I don't feel like that.
Here you are.
Well, lesson learned. I certainly won't be practicing any charms in the library again anytime soon. Now, to work out where I went wrong. Perhaps I should start brushing up on my Latin. Thank goodness some people are trustworthy. Certainly wouldn't want anyone but me reading my diary.
Oh god, we're already leveled up. And then we leveled up again. One of those I haven't collected new gear yet. Oh god, my gear's falling behind. Gear. Yeah, that's gonna be a problem, isn't it? Congrats, you stopped collecting gear because you got most of the boxes. Hey, by the way. And now you're going to the issue where, hey, since you're not collecting gear, your gear's gonna fall behind. By the way.
Reparo.
Like, there's like a Reparo situation. Doesn't it?
Leviosa. Reparo.
Apparently I can't Reparo. It feels like a Reparo situation though, doesn't it? Oh well. I'll just be on my way. Maybe someone will be able to clean that up. Hi, first year. Yeah, I think the first years all have those hats, basically. Those silly hats.
I don't know what Madame Kugawa sees in Imelda Reyes. She's not that good at flying. Spint Witches is my favorite. At least I get to see all the brooms, even if I can't afford one myself. I was destined to be a glorious beater if Quidditch hadn't been cancelled this year. I was. Wish I could afford my own Spint Witches.
Yeah, that's a fun thing. Hey, welcome to, you know, a Hogwarts thing. By the way, you can't do Quidditch. It's like, wait, what?
Revelio.
What about you things?
Toss on Scribner's desk.
I can ring them.
Now I have detention for a week.
Leviosa.
I was trapped on the grand staircase for an hour.
Level 1 lock.
Revelio.
Nice to see you, my young friend.
Doing the things.
Well,
yes, that door.
Fancy meeting you here.
It's fancy meeting you here too. By the way, is that flowing? Yes, there is. I'll take it. What's up?
Hello, Sebastian.
Ah, my new charge. I'm told you're in dire need of supplies, and I'm to accompany you into Hogsmeade for them. Is this your first foray into the village?
It is. I haven't left the castle since I arrived.
Well, I shall endeavour to be the very best of guides, then.
And try to corrupt you on
Hogsmeade's
the
a charming
way.
little place. Self-contained, too. We should be able to find you everything that you need. Shall we?
He doesn't seem as bad as, like, say, Draco Malfoy. Draco Malfoy was entirely too full of himself with that whole ego thing. Like, I'm the rich kid, you know. I could buy all this. Sebastian just seems, you know, maybe a bit arrogant. But that's a bit sure of himself. But at the same time, he seems like he respects me because he knows I can kick his ass now. Would rather have me on his side, you know. Which makes sense. Would rather have, you know... Well, to be fair, Draco wanted Harry on his side, but Draco was also a dick, so... We'll see. We'll see. Hey, so here's the thing. I probably am forced to follow him.
I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to join.
But at the same time, we're finally outside this door. Part of me wants to just go get those locations, but I'm pretty sure I'm not allowed to. Oh, so yeah, I just noticed on the top right, though. Oh, jeez. Okay, at least I can narrow things down. Collection and chest, field guide pages for areas and all that. So, 150 freaking field guide pages. That's just for Hogwarts. Collection chest, okay. So, a reminder, we are here on the bell tower ring. Problem though is, yeah, I know we can't dash up, but I sort of want to make a dash over there, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna be like, you can't get too far
As
away.
am I. Thank you, by the way.
It's gonna be like, no.
You're the only
Nope,
one who's ever
you
visited
abandoned
Hogwarts.
Sebastian.
The way I see it, I'd be wise to
Revelio.
Oh god, but I want to explore Hill. I want to explore Hill.
Poor Susan and those second.
You don't understand. There could be loot. Loot.
Speaking of Weasley, she seems to have taken quite a shine to you.
Has she? That's nice to hear.
I'm still surprised that a professor would entrust me with anything, given my detention record.
Yeah, we
Spend
get.
a lot of time in detention, do you?
You're the bad
Just
boy
enough
of
to
the
keep me
class.
well-rounded.
We should probably should be hanging out with the bad boy of the school.
Speaking of
Got so much
detention, this trip
trouble.
to Hogsmeade might have saved me from one.
Glad I could be of service.
Madam Scribner, the librarian,
So
was
we're
on the
just
hunt for
gonna jog all, though?
me, as is often the case. Professor Weasley came to retrieve me, and I was able to convince old Scribner that I had somewhere to be.
Revelio. So how did you manage to get on the librarian's bad side?
Well, I suspect it's a matter of differing opinions. She thinks I shouldn't be allowed in the restricted section, and I, on the other hand, am inclined to disagree.
I made her search for a reason.
Oh, just one moment. This is an excellent spot to gather lacewing flies. They're pretty to look at. If you stew them long enough, they make a powerful potion ingredient.
They're stealing someone's plant, you say. Oh. Oh, hell. Don't mind me.
Revelio.
I'm just gonna go with these. Oh god. Ingredients. But loot. Yeah, I know I've abandoned. But loot. Loot. You don't understand my quest for
Oh,
loot.
it's Beard from the Forbidden Forest. Look.
Wait, what?
What's going on?
See for yourself. Quite a sight, isn't it?
What am I saying?
You certainly don't see
Oh,
that every day.
Revelio.
Rabbit. Rabbit. Jeez, scaring the raptor away, aren't you?
Do you think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Oh, there's Hogsmeade.
Absolutely.
How far away is it?
Likely already named them too.
Prancehoof and Sugarfoot.
Don't mind me. Oh god, I can see literally all the loot and it's gonna drive me insane. It's like Skyrim all over again with the whole... As soon as you get outside of the first area and you just start seeing plants on the ground, it's like, but I must
To the left
loot
is the
it
Forbidden
all.
Forest. Out of bounds to all students.
Hence the name.
Precisely. They think it's too dangerous.
Revelio.
I think they need to have more confidence in our defensive abilities.
Dangerous.
You can see Hogsmeade just past those ruins up ahead.
Ow. Man, I lost my owl, didn't I?
Revelio.
I mean, to be fair, honestly...
Have you had much of a chance
it's a
to
very
explore the
nice
castle?
A little. It's positively enormous.
I'm really enjoying this, actually.
It is that. I've been
More
there
than I
5
thought I
years
would
and
be.
barely scratched the surface. Loads to see, places to discover.
Oh, any you'd like to share with the class?
Perhaps one day. I can't go around telling you all my secrets now, can I? You still haven't told me how you became so good at dueling.
Oh, I so totally want to get out that boss, but he's gonna be like, you were getting too far away. That? Oh, wait.
Leviosa.
Wait, what? Well, what the one up? No, the one up there. Huh. Sorry, I need to... No, I can't name that. Okay, why am I trying to get up on this one? I like how it's still flowing. Oh! 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 I didn't even think about that. It's like, yeah.
Levioso!
But why can't I move you? Why can't I jump over you? You've abandoned him. Ah, damn. Oh, come on. Can't I just have like one more? You know, one more? Just one more. Bonus, I'm wearing all the greens. Well, to be fair, that's one here I could get rid of. Because it's less quality. I need to get hard for me to sell these other things. So yeah, since we've leveled up several times. Oh, I can't even wear that one, it's 12. Well, there's also those trait things and talent things, and I'm not sure if that's really going to matter until we're max level either. Because we're going to be constantly switching, you know. But that defense. That defense. So yeah, I can't move you. Okay.
Levioso!
I was like, are you going to stop floating, or are you just going to be floating though constantly? I think it's just going to be floating though constantly. Oh, right. I should probably search. Well, I tried. I just have to get rid of one of those. Bye, Scarf. I'm losing money because loot. Oh god, I have a first show cap. Oh god. Well, we are technically new. Oh jeez. Yep. Just yep. Now, if I could wear a pumpkin on my head, I would be set. But sadly, there aren't that good of mods for this. It's just gotta keep flowing though, apparently. Anyway, my bad. I keep getting distracted. It's a problem I have in games like this. It's like, yeah, the problem is, it's like the whole Ubisoft thing, is there's just too much to easily get distracted by. Like, eventually we're gonna get back into, you know, Assassin's Creed Odyssey, and it's gonna be just like, oh god.
I've always thought Thestrals pulling a carriage a bit grim. Though I suppose most people don't actually see them at all.
I do.
But you can see them.
Unfortunately. But you've seen quite a bit yourself firsthand too. Most notably that dragon attack. Hopefully the rest of your year isn't as eventful.
Revelio.
Sorry, I had to check. Thanks. I hope you don't mind. I have a penchant for loot.
Mr. Moon! He's the Hogwarts
caretaker.
caretaker.
I'm pressing the wrong button.
Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new 5th year?
Hi.
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Mr. Sallow. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, look right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did, Mr. Moon?
Demi-guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe.
His voice.
Good luck to both of you.
Reminds me of the whole...
A demi-guys?
Aww.
I don't know what he's putting in his pumpkin juice, but he's obviously had too much of it. I've never seen Mr. Moon in such a state. Mr. Moon is quite the character.
But how do I get on?
My sister Anne thinks he's lovely, but I'd say he could improve a bit as a
like
caretaker.
Oh, is your sister enjoying doing too?
She is, or rather, she was. She's not well at the moment, but she'll be better soon and back at Hogwarts.
What did you do to her? Oh, so far he seems like a likable sort. Not completely a douchebag, like how the movies depicted Slytherin. And this, oh, we'll make them seem like an arrogant, evil assholes. Nice outfit.
Revelio.
Yep, got buffed a bit. Sorry, my bad. I have a penchant for spamming buttons. Oh god, that's
honestly, if one could bottle the magic of this place. I don't know if it's the shops or the people, but there's just something about Hogsmeade. We all flock to it like moths to a flame.
Cauldrons.
Revelio.
Wait. Excuse me, I need to collect this. What are Slytherin's precarious cauldrons? This precariously stacked cauldrons outside Slytherin's advertise the shops well, so it should be noted that stacking cauldrons in this fashion while merely eye-catching is ill-advised for anyone wishing to brew potion of any intended effect. Great, right now I have to find pages in Hogsmeade. Lovely. Oh, don't mind me, I'm just going to keep spamming this thing. It's sort of what I do.
Revelio.
What can I say? I have a pin.
So how would you like to do this? Weasley told me you had a list of things to get, a wand and some other bits.
Yes, dittany seeds, some spellcrafts, and some potion recipes.
Perfect. Can't wait to see what you do with the new wand. And a short list gives you plenty of time to poke around the village. I just have to pop into a shop to find something for my sister. Let's meet up in the town circle when you're finished.
Sure that's
Remember,
what you mean? Unless
have
it's
fun.
fun.
It's Hogsmeade.
Hogsmeade moves is brimming with different side shops and other points of interest. By the way, here's the map. Now that we're in Hogsmeade. Jesus. I mean, it's actually bigger than I thought. It's like a frickin' entire town, isn't it? Holy crap. Okay. So we have Tombs and Scrolls. We have Olanders. We have potions, and we have the magic. So yeah, basically I need to go boop, boop, boop. But we also have the Hog's Head. We have Zonko's Joke Shop. We have the 3 broomsticks. We have Madame Sneed's Tress Emporium. Clothes. We have Gladrag's Wizard Well. We have Brood and Peck. Beast byproducts, huh? Hogsmeade Square. Steeply and Sons. Oh, teas. Honeydukes. Fudge. Fudge, you say. Brooms, you say, too. Okay, well. Okay, time to spin the entire... Oh god, I don't feel like it's time to... Why did my innie get cut off prematurely? I don't know. Anyway. Hope you all enjoyed. Thank you all, and have a nice day.